Jesus, I haven't even met the guy yet and I'm already jealous.
Jealous? I love that you're jealous. That makes me feel desired.
You don't have to worry, everybody on campus desires you.
Oh, come on.
But I have you. I don't know, suddenly the thought of you coming under the spell of some charismatic professor.
God, you don't have to worry. I'm under your spell.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna, your Cinephile host. In the movie Irrational Man, the so-called charismatic professor is the philosophy teacher Abe Lucas. He just joined the faculty at the small-town college campus of Braylon. He is not only famous for his philosophical theory of randomness and chance in life, but this renowned professor is also a superstar on campus with a fatal attraction to his female students and colleagues.
Well, the truth is, what I found most exciting was when you took issue with my ideas. When you disagree with me, your arguments were well-reasoned and original.
Am I blushing right now? That's a really big compliment. Thank you. I did actually find some parts of your book a little hard to follow, though, and I would love if you could explain some things to me.
Sure. Can we get out of here, though, before I die of suffocation?
Abe is truly happy to find a student with critical thinking. But because he's experiencing an existential crisis personally, he's depressed, sees no meaning in his life, and drinks excessively. Nevertheless, he still immediately catches the eye of two women. One is his student Jill Pollard, and another is the chemistry professor Rita Richards, who is also hard to extricate from his undeniable appeal.
You need a muse.
I've never needed a muse before.
I hope you're not going to send me back out into the rain without sleeping with me.
I'm trying to write.
You're blocked. I'm going to unblock you. Or are you becoming infatuated with that student you spend so much time with?
But Abe's indifference to making love is not related to women, but to his impotence caused by the loss of desire to live. But one day at lunch, Abe and Jill overhear a conversation that a woman will lose her children in a custody battle because of an unethical judge in family court. Abe is troubled by the injustice and, without telling Jill, decides to help the woman by murdering the judge. Abe reasons he's unlikely to be caught because he does not know the judge, thus has no motive. This mental motivation inspires Abe to have a new purpose in life. In the progression of planning a perfect murder, he becomes happier and is able to enjoy intimacy with Rita.
I always found Spain to be so romantic. Now I have a bone to pick with you.
Yes?
Yeah. Have you been sleeping with that student, Jill Pollard?
I've been sleeping with no one for a year till tonight. Not that I haven't tried, as you sadly know.
You try with the student?
No, never. We're only friends.
Because there's talk around the school.
It's just talk. People fill their lonely hours with gossip. Put it out of your mind.
After Abe decides to plan a perfect murder, his life and his relationship with Rita, the chemistry professor, restores vitality. Rita starts thinking of divorce and living with Abe for Spain. But Jill, the student, also finds herself looking for closer intimacy with Abe. When Abe is not with Rita, Jill would go out with him. And Jill would try to kiss Abe and ask to go to his place, but he always turns her down. Until one night after Jill's birthday, under her lusty insistence, Abe brings Jill back home and their friendship blossoms into a romance.
What am I doing sitting here opposite you over candlelight? I said I wouldn't let this happen.
But it has happened.
Hey, come on. We're celebrating, right? It's been a pretty good day. You had a birthday.
I don't want to eat. I want to go to your place.
Jill.
I want to.
No.
Yes. It's my birthday.
Jill knows that Abe is seeing Rita, but she still wants to have him. For Rita, what she doesn't know is that she is already involved in Abe's murder plan. The other day, Abe steals her key to the college's chemistry lab where he procures cyanide. He then puts the poison in the judge's drink while the judge is sitting on the park bench, and the judge dies from cyanide poisoning. Abe feels reborn, telling himself that he has finally done something worthwhile by ridding the world of an evil man. But the police start investigating the case of murder, and Jill finds that Abe has been to the lab.
How's your paper coming?
Good, actually. Thanks to Abe Lucas. I ran into him in the chem lab, and he gave me this whole list of people to read to understand those confusing points that I was talking about, so...
He was in the chem lab?
Yeah, he was there after hours. I really startled him. I felt so bad.
What was he doing in the lab after hours?
I don't know. I think he's researching on a book or something that he's writing about, like poison or chemistry or one of those things, so...
But in the lab, all that poison and toxic stuff is locked away.
Yeah, but he had a key.
Despite Abe's careful planning, Jill and Rita begin to suspect Abe's involvement in the murder after piecing together a few clues, such as the missing key and Abe's unexpected presence in the chemistry lab. But their reaction is vastly different. Rita decides that even if he is guilty, she wants to leave her husband and live with Abe in Europe.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I wish he'd go to Spain and take me with him.
You know, he said that you two had a pretty big laugh over your theory that he was the Lippet Park killer.
We did have a good laugh over it. And yet, if it turned out to be that he did it, I'd be surprised, but not stunned, not flabbergasted. I'd still let him take me to Spain.
Jill hopes that Abe did not do it at first. But after an innocent man who's friends with both of them is accused of the crime, Jill presses Abe to go to the police, warning him that otherwise she will report him. She cannot watch her friend be taken to jail as a scapegoat.
Because look at me. I'm not gonna fucking make it.
I know, I understand. I can't. You have to do it by Monday, though, Abe. You got to do it by Monday, or else I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it.
Stop that. Now you're not.
No.
You don't have to do anything.
Abe.
All right? Just give me to Monday, please. Look at me, please. Just give me to Monday. Okay? I promise.
First thing in the morning on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
You have to do it, Abe, or I will do it. I will do it.
You don't have to do anything. I promise.
Damn it, Abe.
Abe is not the rational, charismatic professor anymore now. He wants to live, so he's determined to stay out of prison. He made a plan to kill Jill by pushing her into an elevator shaft, but instead, he stumbles backward and falls down the shaft to his death. Although Abe teaches students that in a truly moral world, according to the philosopher Kant, there is absolutely no room for lying, when he faces his own life or death, the moral world does not exist. No matter if he found the meaning of life or not, his existential crisis deems him non-existent whatsoever. I'm Anna. Hope you enjoyed this episode. You can find more on Funday website. See you there.
Because look at me. I'm not gonna fucking make it.
I know, I understand. I can't. You have to do it by Monday, though, Abe. You got to do it by Monday, or else I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it.
Stop that. Now you're not.
No.
You don't have to do anything.
Abe.
All right? Just give me to Monday, please. Look at me, please. Just give me to Monday. Okay? I promise.
First thing in the morning on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
You have to do it, Abe, or I will do it. I will do it.
You don't have to do anything. I promise.